Sup, my name is Ray for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. I still can't believe this. There's even more Blue Eyes stuff in Shining Victories. But, yo, Konami! Where's my Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon redone? You've done everything else! There's the Priest, there's the Ancient White Stone, there's the fucking Light Guidance Equip card. Look at these things. These things are gorgeous. But, that's not even the point. I'm, like, speechless right now. So, Priest with the Eyes of Blue. You can only use a second effect once per turn. When this card is normal summon, you can target one level light 1 tuner in your graveyard, add it to your hand. So, I get to add Maiden back to my motherfucking hand to set her back on the board so I can bring out more Blue Eye spam. Oh, Konami. You can shuffle this card from your graveyard into your deck, then target one effect monster you control, send to the graveyard, and if you do, special one Blue Eyes monster from your graveyard for that monster. Oh, you gotta be kidding me right now. Ancient White Stone, White of Ancient. You can only use the effect of Ancient White Stone once per turn during the end phase. If this card is sent to the graveyard during this turn, you can special summon one Blue Eyes monster from your deck. Second effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Blue Eyes monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So this allows me to bring a Blue Eyes to my hand for alternative White Dragon. Yeah, I'm digging it. Light Guidance, spell, equip. If you do not control another Light Guidance while you have 3 or more Blue Eyes monsters in your graveyard, target one of those monsters in your graveyard, special summon that monster from your graveyard, equip this card to it, but its effects are negated. If this card leaves the field, banish that monster. Other monsters you can control cannot attack, but the equipped monster can attack number of times battle in the battle phase equal to the number of Blue Eyes monsters in your graveyard. Hey, guess what? Spirit Dragon in the grave counts as Blue Eyes. Alright then. Alright then. But that's not all we got today. I am so hyped for this Blue Eyes stuff. Do not get me wrong. But there is so much stuff going on with the OCG today. Look at this. Look at Grandora. And the new Gaia. And the Lemon Magician Girl. It's kind of hard to say Lemon Magician Girl. Grandora X, the Dragon of Ruin. When this card is normal summon or special summon from your hand, you can destroy as many monsters on the field as possible except for this card. If you do, inflict damage equal to the attack of the destroyed monsters with the highest attack. And if you do that, this card's attack becomes the same amount you inflicted to your opponent. I like that. I really do. It's actually pretty nifty. And it's when special summon from the hand, not just, specials from the grave. So you're going to have to figure out how to do that. I think it's pretty cool to use in tribute. And then during each of your standby phases, you have your life points. So, it's a fun card, I'm not going to lie. It looks fun. Lloyd, Gaia the Fierce Knight, one of my favorite monsters in the game. If your opponent controls a monster while you do not control a monster, you special this card from your hand. About fucking time they do something like that. Once per turn, if a monster whose attack is higher than this card's attack is special summoned to your opponent's side of the field, you can have this card gain 700 until the end of the turn. Yeah, it's alright. Could have been better. I mean, look at this Blue Eye support, and then look at these. These guys are underwhelming, but it's cool that they're getting new support. Lemon Magician Girl. Once per turn, you contribute one Magician Girl monster you control, except Lemon Magician Girl, and add one Spellcaster type monster from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, if this card is targeted for attack, you can special summon one Spellcaster monster from your hand, then switch the attack to that summoned monster, also having the attack monster's attack. The effect of the special summon by this effect is negated. So pretty much bring out vanilla like Dark Magician, and ha! But there's even more. We got info on the next structure deck. Oh, and it's a dragon deck. I am just enjoying this day. Felgrand the Great Divine Dragon. 2800 attack, 2800 defense. If this card is special from the graveyard, you can target one monster your opponent controls or have in their graveyard and banish it. And if you do, this card gains 100 attack and defense for that monster's banished level or rank. Doesn't care if it's an exceed. If this card destroys a monster by battle, you can target one level 7 or 8 dragon-type monster in either player's graveyard, except Felgrand, the Great Divine Dragon, and special summon to your side of the field. This actually looks pretty nifty for something called Blue Eyes, but again, it's going to be kind of like, how do you get it out? Well, if this card, and this is Paladin of Felgrand, if this card is normal summon or special summon, you can equip one level 7 or 8 dragon monster from your hand or deck to this card. If this card is equipped by an equipped card, it is unaffected by monster effects. This is level 4 and 1700 attack. You contribute both this card and one other monster you control, and then target one level 7 or 8 monster in your graveyard and special summon it. I have a few ideas for that, I'm not even gonna lie, I really do. Gospel Revival, spell normal, target one level 7 or 8 dragon type monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Oh boy, I'm gonna be using the crap out of this. Hey look, we can use this Gospel Revival to bring back our dragons even more in Blue Eyes. If a dragon type monster you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card instead from your graveyard. Are you serious right now? We could use this in Blue Eyes, and then we could put it in the Blue Eyes, and then we could make our Blue Eyes invincible to a degree. It's like having Saphira, like, you know, Saphira's protection in motherfucking Blue Eyes. And Red Eyes. Red Eyes is a thing too. Ruins of the Great Divine Dragon, spell continuous. If a monster is special summoned except from the graveyard, while you control level 7 or 8 dragon type monster, negate its effects until the end of this turn. Oh boy. Once a turn, you can send one other face-up card you control to the graveyard and special one Great Dragon token. Ha! If this card is in your graveyard, you can send one level 7 or 8 dragon type monster you control or have in your hand to the graveyard to add this card to your hand. This is actually pretty nifty, I'm not gonna lie. So we can actually use some of these cards in Blue Eyes, which I find even funnier. I really do. There's even more stuff. Speedroids are getting some love in Shining Victories. And all this comes from Yu-Gi-Oh! Edition Singapore. There's a link in the comments section. So, Speedroid, Den, Deku, Taiko. If I say anything wrong, forgive me. My throat's kind of sore right now. You can you can use the effect of this once per turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard, especially summon one Speedroid tuner monster from your hand or graveyard, except this. So that's actually pretty nifty. It builds the synchro plays. And then we have Panchigo Cart. Once per turn, you can discard one machine type machine type monster, then target one monster in the field and destroy it. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty nifty, because it says one machine. It doesn't really care if it's anything else. So that actually gives you kind of like a mini Raigeki, but it's only one. And then they get a new synchro, High Speed Roid Kaitu. Oh wait, here we go. High Speed Roid Puzzle, and it's actually level 4, and it's a synchro. So at the start of the damage step, when this card battles a special summon monster, you can activate this effect. This card gains attack. This card's attack becomes double its original attack until the end of the damage step. So instead of being 1300, it's going to be 26. So that's actually pretty nifty. So second effect reads, during the end phase, if this synchro summon was sent to the graveyard during this turn, you can target one Speedroid monster in your graveyard, except this, and add that card to your hand. So that's actually really good, because it'll give you another one to use again. So both of these are really, well, all three of these are really good for the deck. I'm not sure about, you know, the middle one here, the cart, but the other one is. Redice roll, target one Speedroid tuner monster in your graveyard. This is a trap. Special its effects are negated, and if you do, roll a dice. The special summon monster's level becomes the same as a result until the end of this turn, and you can banish this card from your graveyard immediately after this effect resolves. Synchro summon one win synchro monster from your extra deck using these. Why does it still have to be win? But hey, at least they're giving some new stuff. There's also the kitty cats that are going to be in Shining Victories. If you want to read it here, you can only use the effect of Moonlight Blue Cat once a turn. If this card is special summon, you can target one Moonlight monster you control, except the Moonlight Cat. Its attack becomes double its attack to the end of this turn. You target one Moonlight monster, not any just monster. If it was any monster, you know what I'd be doing with this thing. I'd be abusing it everywhere. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one Moonlight monster. And then you have the fusion, which is Moonlight Leo Dancer, one Moonlight Panther Dancer, and two Moonlight monsters. So it requires 3. Cannot be targeted by effects or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase, and once returned at the end of a damage set which this card attack monster, you can destroy all special summon monsters your opponent controls. Pretty nifty. Pretty nifty. Here's the picture for pre-impact 18. I think that's pretty much everything. This is the new ritual spell card we talked about on Shrum yesterday. There is one thing I do want to talk about real quick, is this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a separate video. This is what Japan has done for the OCG ban list for January. 3 cards. And if you look at these cards, it's Damage Juggler, which raises my eyebrow, the Perform Age Plush Fire, and Shockmaster. So I'm going to leave it at that, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I'll probably be doing a separate video for this, but thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about all these new support cards, especially the Blue Eye stuff. You know I love the Blue Eye stuff. This is just fucking amazing. This is absolutely amazing. The only thing I wish, real quick, the only thing I wish they would do with Blue Eyes is give you some way to recycle Rise back into the deck. Some legitimate way to do that, and the deck is set. And there's so many ways I can do it already, but still. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. As always, make sure to subscribe for more if you haven't already, and I'm out for now.